Hello beer tubers and welcome to another brewery showcase with me, Peter, the master of hopping, today joined by
Brett
of Enomyces, checking out another San Diego brewery from Beer Dome, courtesy of Beer Dome, the web shop that we work with. And this is from Mother Earth Brewing Company. I've had a few of their beers when I was in San Diego, the times I've been in San Diego. I remember enjoying them, so I thought I'd get them, or the ones they have, had on Beer Dome for the brewery showcase. So we got 3 beers I'm going to check out in this showcase. We got a West Coast Double IPA. We got a peanut butter Imperial Stout, and we got a bourbon barrel aged Imperial mint chocolate stout.
Yeah.
But looking at the stouts, I am frightened already because they
look thin.
Yeah. But I think we should start out with what I remember this brewery from, which was IPA. So let's check out Mother Earth's Hop Diggity, a double IPA West Coast, new school West Coast on 8.2%. Again, not super fresh. This is from the 20th of February, so. And then we're done with all these older West Coast beers.
Yeah.
It looks slightly hazy.
Yeah.
Very golden yellow.
Whitehead.
Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it smells pretty oily, pithy, citrusy, like that oily citrus thing.
Yeah, but also a bit of apricot.
Yeah, dankness.
Yeah.
Some tropical vibes.
Yeah.
It
smells
pretty good.
quite Midwest, but
it smells
maybe
like
a bit more juicy.
Yeah, it reminds me of new school West Coast.
Could this be Conan or?
No, because they say it's a very neutral tasting yeast. So it's.
I just think it smells like yeast esters.
Yeah. Okay. They say they used a very neutral yeast for the beer, so let the hops shine.
To me, this smells like Conan yeast.
That could be it, because Conan yeast is also like semi-hazy.
I
so
definitely
like
think
a
it smells
Burlington
like
Ale from White Labs, for example. That's a Conan. But
yeah. To me, it smells like yeast esters, like that apricot kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
let's give it a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks to Beer Dome. That's held up very well for the age.
Yeah.
Bitter. It's new school West Coast. Like really bitter and bright.
Good balance of sweetness and bitterness and like dryness.
It's almost like got like Nelson Gooseberry vibes, I think. And
especially up front.
Yeah, and a good amount of dankness, also like Mosaic Blueberry, I think.
Yeah, it has like a Simcoe Mosaic kind of slightly earthy dankness to it in the aftertaste. Like hints of blueberry.
This is what I remember kind of like enjoying from these guys as well.
Yeah.
Like West Coast
I think
IPA.
there's definitely Mosaic in here.
Yeah, I think so.
But also Nilsson, maybe.
Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. There's no mention of what hops they put in, also not online. And they're based in Vista, which is, around San Diego. But it looks like they also have a brewery now in, Nampa, Indiana?
Yeah.
Or Idaho, maybe.
It's also a bit peppery.
Yeah.
That's like
especially on the
peppery.
after, it's like white pepper.
Yeah.
And the dankness, they're like sweaty dankness.
Yeah. It's, again, it could be like Simcoe, Mosaic, Nilsson.
Oily sweetness, or oily hop character too, like that oily citrus. And this one's like sweet malt and crisp too and bitter. I think that's rather enjoyable.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So
moving on from IPA, we're moving on to stouts. And this is Syntax, an Imperial Peanut Butter Stout. It's 8.1%, and it says it's like big, bold, balanced with roastiness, brown sugar, and natural flavor. So it's probably like peanut butter flavoring.
Yeah.
It usually is in beers like this. So again, it's like lightly black, more brownish.
Yeah, it looks like a porter, more or less.
Yeah, I'd say so, or like a really dark brown ale. Maybe a bit too dark for a brown ale. But
I would say a porter.
But it's more black looking than the other one we had in the blind tasting. That was like straight up brown.
The hazelnut dome.
Yeah,
I couldn't see that in the light.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can head. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it's very peanut buttery. Peanut. It also has a little bit of like a fake maple thing, like that fenugreek. I think. I much prefer the aroma on the West Coast.
But also the peanut butter thing. It smells like a bit watery peanut.
Yeah, but that's because I think the base is not as rich.
Yeah, it doesn't really have a base underneath to kind of support. No. So yeah, it reminds me of watery peanut butter.
It is watery peanut butter. Wow, that's thin.
Yeah.
Almost like tastes like banana to me.
Yeah.
Roasty toast. It's not a bad stout, but it's just way thinner than.
It's a bit silky. Like it has, maybe because of the foam.
It definitely has like some dry roastiness.
Yeah.
But it to me
it drinks like a porter to me.
I think like it drinks like an imperialized version of an Irish dry stout. But with peanut butter flavor.
Yeah.
They're really good at IPAs. Like this being so old, it's drinking really good. But it's okay, but it's not my kind of stout.
It's it's not really it doesn't really have much character at all.
No.
You could probably drink a few of them.
Yeah, but a little bit inoffensive. I think a lot of people who are new to craft beer would love it though.
Yeah, because it's
quite approachable.
Yeah, it doesn't really do any harm.
Yeah. So let's move on to the final one. This is from their 4-season series. I think this is their barrel aged Imperial Mint Chocolate Stout. It's stronger, 10.8% aged in bourbon barrels made with mint, liquid cacao, and cacao nibs.
Yeah.
So that one as well though.
And it looked also quite thin, more or less as thin as.
Yeah, and the head fizzed away quite quickly, which I think is because it's barrel aged.
Yeah.
Bourbon barrel aged. It also has like small particles in there.
Yeah, but I think that's because of
probably
the real stuff being in here. So.
But oh man, I'm just so disappointed by the look of it.
Yeah.
Already. But let's check out the aroma. Ooh, it smells really nice.
It smells like after eight. Yeah.
It smells like a less fudgy version of Perennial 17.
Yeah. It's much more with minty.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have that like thick, fudgy, chocolatey base underneath.
I actually really enjoy mint chocolate stouts. I wish people would do them more, but I think it just splits the waters because of the mint. But it smells, it's minty, it's chocolatey, there's a little bit of roast, and then bourbon, I'm not picking up a lot.
Yeah, I think a bit.
It's like, it's got like a little bit of a caramel sweetness.
Yeah, it has like a caramelly thing that I think comes from the bourbon barrel.
Let's try it.
But yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, it's kind of oily actually, lightly.
But it's a bit thin.
It is thin for sure, but it's definitely better than the peanut butter one. It's
but the flavor is also a bit like
I think
tame. I don't really get the barrel.
No, I see this from last year, 2019. So it's not fresh, super fresh. Well, it's an Imperial stout, but adjuncts can fall apart quickly in beers like this. But it's
the mint and the chocolate, I guess, is there. It's just not as expressive as in the aroma.
Yeah. The fun thing though is like it really is like a thinner, subdued version of Perennial 17. The barrel aged version we had of that, and the just the regular ones are like probably some of my favorite mint chocolate stout. I'm not even sure that they still do them, but when like the old batches we've had.
Yeah, they were really good because Perennial has also fallen a bit off, but the 17, 16, 18 vintages were really good.
So, I think 16, 17 was the best, and
like
then
the peak
started really going down because of the whole side project ordeal, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're decent beers. Again, I think that IPA is really good. The other two are kind of like okay, they're decent beers. I think this
is too thin. It's
I think
also
so.
a bit watery.
I think it's very entry level craft beer.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like it's something you check out when you're just learning about craft beer. I feel like, but I just remember a different story when I had it. But it's 2012. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Some time.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but I think the double IPA is really nice. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it
not mind blowing, but for 5 months, almost 4 months old IPA.
Yeah, and it just seems like they actually put a bit of effort into this one.
Yeah, but I think there might also be effort in the others, but it's just it depends on what they aim to make as well. If they wanted a lighter drinkable stout,
these are definitely meant to be lighter drinking stouts, but it's just like the whole character of this one tells me that there's like more effort and more time into it. This is a beer maybe that they've brewed
a lot
more.
I think this is a core range beer though. I don't know if this is.
I think the syntax is pretty core range ish, but yeah.
This one, yeah.
No, yeah.
Syntax.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go like a straight 90 on Hop Diggity. I'm very impressed with the age and everything. I think it's a very good West Coast IPA. A nice, decent bitterness. It's a modern, new school West Coast IPA because there's actually some juiciness and stuff to it. It's not just oily citrus and pith, and it's bright and dank.
Yeah.
I really would love to try this like super fresh.
Yeah, I actually think this would be in the vein of Alchemist, really fresh.
Yeah, like Alchemist / Beechwood.
Yeah. But I don't think Beechwood use. I'm pretty sure this is Conan yeast.
But they do say neutral
Beechwood
yeast,
Beechwood's IPAs or West Coast IPAs
are drier.
And they're more clean.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if it's esters. I mean,
maybe like the mosaic thing. It's just really
because if they themselves say they use a very clean yeast, then I don't think they'd be using Conan. Unless they changed it on newer batches.
I just think it has that kind of. Also, like the texture, it
has like dry, velvety, yet, but old school. If you can, like, it's not like New England IPAs where they're like really thick.
No, but it has the texture of an IPA that has a bit of yeast in suspension. Like
that slightly, and it could be yeast in suspension. That's probably the case, but not necessarily. That it could also just be an American ale yeast from White Labs.
Yeah.
So
it could also just be like them expressing the hops really well that make them seem ester-like.
But yeah, I'm gonna actually go straight 90 on that. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. This one I'm going like 85.
Yeah, I was thinking 85 on both actually.
85. Oh, no, actually 84 on this one, 85 on this one, because I think the aroma on this one.
This one is a little bit. So I think that's a good grade.
Since straight 90.
Straight 90, 84, 85. Because this just has a little bit more flavor.
Yeah, it is a bit more interesting than this one, definitely.
This also really screams like easygoing orange beer, even though it's an Imperial.
But it's just maybe even an 84 is a bit too high. It's not bad. It's just pretty bland.
It's indifferent.
Yeah.
So 82. Like it. Yeah. I'll say
82. 85, 82.
85, 82-ish. I mean, around those two, but 100% sure that.
This is a straight 90.
I think this like fresh could be
like 92.
93 maybe even. I think it's pretty good. So. Okay, a little bit disappointed in revisiting these guys again after not having had them in years, but yeah, I think it was either it was in 2012 or it was 2018. I'm actually not entirely sure. I've definitely had it on draft in the States, so but yeah. If you guys had a chance to try any Mother Earth, let us know what you thought of them. Maybe you're in San Diego, you probably drunk a decent amount, or in Idaho where they also have a brewery now. So there's no thanks to Beardon for the beers. I'm not sure if they're still on there, but if you want to try at least the West Coast IPA. Go on there and check it out. I mean, I wouldn't recommend buying an IPA this old, but it's drinking quite well considering the age. So, yeah, probably also because it's in a can, and if they had it cold shipped and all that. Yeah. So, but if you guys had a chance to try either of these, let us know what you thought of them. As always, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We're gonna say cheers.
Cheers,
and see you guys in another review.